Hi-Q is a great competition where we study different subjects and then we battle with other high schools to see what kind of questions we can answer.
When I first started, I was really not really comfortable with being on this stage, and I couldn't really think clearly. Well, yeah, but I think I've gotten a lot better at that for the past 2 years.
I love the inquisitiveness of being asked a question and then on the spot you can ask or answer a question and just get the answer right out there, and I like the fast pace of it.
Going up on stage was very nerve-wracking but really enjoyable too. I enjoyed getting the chance to demonstrate my knowledge and prove to myself and others that I had done a good job at studying.
I guess what I love most about Hi-Q is kind of the team environment and the camaraderie we've kind of built over the years, and the fact that we all go to stage together, so we win together, we lose together.
I'm a big fan of Jeopardy. I'm a big fan of the Game Show Network in general. So I was like, hey, this is gonna be fun, and that's how I got drawn into it. And once I went to the first few practices, I was a little scared at first, honestly. I was like, what is this? What am I getting into? But then once I started competing and doing all that, I thought, this is awesome, this is great.
You'll see one of your teammates thinks they know an answer, and one of the things about Hi-Q is even if you're not sure, just give a guess, because you get 4 guesses. So it's just being that sort of encouraging person, say it into the mic. So really kind of rallying your team members to also participate.
You need to have good communication with your team, develop good studying habits, and I'd also say that you would want to spend a good amount of time knowing how you study, so that way you're not only reading the material but retaining it.
I've definitely learned much about time management because there was just so much content that I just had to discipline myself and just study with a plan in mind, because it would have been impossible to learn it all in one night.
You don't really have to be very smart in kind of subject. You have to be patient, you have to be hardworking so you could prepare well for the competitions.
Hi-Q has definitely influenced me to be better with time management. I've definitely had some issues with procrastination before, but with Hi-Q, there's so much material to cover that you really have to get on top of it. So it's taught me to just stay on top of my work and manage my time wisely.
My friends joke that it's called Nerd Bowl, but for me, it's been more than that. Through Hi-Q, I kind of found my passion in the histories and government specifically. That's what I specialized on the Hi-Q team at Haverford.
So I would usually take notes on the different topics, and then eventually I would take notes of my notes, which kind of helps. So it keeps me more on track on whether I'm figuring out what information is important and what information may not be.
Well, I just love my teammates. They're just so great. I just love all the fun that we have, all the inside jokes and everything, and I just really enjoy all the different ways that we learn the new facts, such as Hi-Q football or Trivia Pursuit or something. It's just been great to learn that way.
I think it's really cool that there's so many schools that participate and you get to see so many different people and meet other students that go to other schools, and it's just a really good environment.
I'm gonna miss learning different things about different people that I usually wouldn't be involved with. A lot of the people have different interests than I would, and Hi-Q kind of brought us together.
My favorite thing about Hi-Q has got to be enjoying time with the people, my teammates, and looking back, it's just been an overall great experience throughout high school.